Hey guys, welcome back to another week, another video, another Q&A for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another week Q&A.
Yes.
Hold on, guys. Yeah. So I just want to begin this video, guys, by just saying a big shout out to everybody who has been giving us strength over the week. Yesterday was Nat's birthday. It was a birthday kind of different than other birthdays and stuff. Me make sure tell you guys about that. But thank you guys so much for the overwhelming support, the overwhelming amount of love, the overwhelming amount of just blessings on what you guys been sending our way. Alright? Much love, much respect. We see it.
Thank you to everyone who shouted happy birthday to me, message on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. As Demar said, it wasn't a birthday that was the usual, in a hospital bed, but yeah. So you go, have life. So that's good.
And ultimately, it did turn out to be a good birthday night and stuff. To be honest, like how it started, we never know so we could have ended up still go out for dinner and all of them stuff there. So we were just super grateful at the end of the day. And Nats is now 32 years old, guys. Old woman. I know what I'm telling you.
No, yeah, anything like that.
Yeah, officially an old woman, guys. So yeah, she gets in there. She definitely
Okay, sorry.
No.
Yeah,
she gets in there. She definitely go up in her age, So we just want to say a huge shout out to everybody who basically was there. And yeah, guys, we really and truly feel the love and we really and truly appreciate it. Alright. So yeah, we're there again this week with another live Q&A. Of course, there were some questions that we weren't able to answer last week. We do apologize for that, guys. Of course, sometimes the chat gets so overwhelming that we don't get to answer all the questions them all the time. But we try our best to answer every single question. And of course, we can link up on Instagram. And as much as we get the time, we will definitely should not all woman still.
Sweet wife. Hey, thank you.
Well, stop still up our head for us. Yeah, you guys are still up our head. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, big up yourself, Andre. Welcome again, another Q&A. All the guys, we're waiting for some more people to log on because, of course, tons of people always have a bag of questions. And this week has been a little bit hectic for us. Yeah. So, we don't feel like we've been connecting with you guys really this week. So yeah, we do apologize for that, but unfortunately sometimes life just have a different perspective. Not perspective, but sometimes life just have different plans, right? So this week wasn't one of our weeks where we can say we've been connecting with you guys. So yeah, we apologize for that. But we're there, seeing you guys and everything alright. And Nuts is doing A-okay. Our hand kind of still hurt her from the IV where them shook down in her hand yesterday. But long and short, everything was alright. I was super grateful. So as I said there last week, some persons had some questions that we'll never get to answer. You have any of those questions, Lips?
Let me see.
So what I can remember off the top of my head, guys, is welcome Rachel. Big up yourself. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's being safe. Big up yourself, Trish. You need to link with, by the way, not Trish. I'm not tell her again. Link with. Yeah, somebody was asking, I don't remember who it was, but was asking if you can work in a different province than where you went to school. Like for example, you go to school in Alberta, but when you get to PGWP, you can work in Ontario or in Saskatchewan or BC, yes. Postgraduate work permit, there is no limit to where you can work, no hours, no limit to the amount of hours, and neither is there any limit to the province. It is an open work permit. You can work in any province.
Unless it is can't.
Unless what?
No, I would think about open work permit on my name. Yeah, some of them stipulates they have to work. If it have conditions, you have to work.
Yeah, but postgraduate work permit doesn't come with a condition, so you can work in any province, pretty much. Whether or not you go to school in other province or not. Happy Sunday, Sheena K. Garden. Big up yourself. Welcome.
Hi, Amoy. I'm feeling better. Thank you for asking. I'm good.
Ashley,
I'm feeling better.
I don't know she said Amoy, but big up yourself, Ashley.
Yes, Amoy is up there.
Oh, Amoy. Oh, yeah. Big up yourself. As we said, guys, sometimes the chat just comes in so fast. So if you guys don't, so we bless them up, of course. Big up on yourself. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's being safe. We know that Jamaica get a few rain over the week. Another tropical storm or tropical depression. So yeah, hope everybody's being safe. This COVID thing and also the weather, right? Just take care of yourself.
So the first question,
We have our first question from Samantha Baker. Hey, how much proof of funds I need to show to get the study permit? Samantha, that's a very, very tricky question, Samantha, because there's no such things as too much funds, right? But like recently, I know a few persons who have been denied and them show a lot of money. Because one of the common reasons where what that have been seen on some persons' refusal is not enough proof of asset and proof of funds. Withstanding though that those persons, most of them had applied with them family, so probably that was the factor. When I was applying, Samantha, it was to show black and white 10,000 Canadian dollars as a minimum, and then anything on top of that would be surplus. But I know a lot of persons been saying that hey, it has been increased. It is definitely more than that now. I'd say there's no such thing as too much money. Just try to have as much as possible and just make a case as best as possible.
Still, in the LOE letter, ensure that you state out everything. Don't be vague in a letter. Don't be vague saying that, okay, somebody's going to pay my, say, sponsor me or something, and you don't give details of that information. You have to be very detailed.
Yeah.
Give a good case.
Yeah. So, in other words, if it is that you have a sponsor, list the sponsor name, them occupation, all of them stuff there, and make them know, say, oh, this person you have been like family member and you guys are really close, and they'll be covering either your tuition or your living expenses. Be very specific, right? Don't be vague and just beat around the bush in a LOE. Try and be as specific as possible. Make them know, say, oh, yeah, you know what you're talking about. Okay, so we have another question here. Ashley says, I'm a bit hesitant about what to use as proof. I'm single, no kids, no car, no house. Ashley. Okay, so in that case, Ashley, you can use your family. Like, I'm not sure, but if you have like any like parents, if you have any siblings, you can try and create a not an impression, probably it is the truth, but say your parents are very close, your siblings grow up together, they've never been separated, you guys are very close, and you're going into a country and you know nobody, and you really want to just take this opportunity to pretty much advance yourself. Use what you have as a home ties.
Volunteer service as well. If you volunteer in a club or a part of an organization, link the ties to yourself.
If you have a job that you've been doing for a little bit, you can say, oh yeah, this are your ties. So home ties is not really like straightforward. It really depends on the individual. So based on your own unique situation, you can create a scenario around yourself. You can use a family if you're doing a form of volunteer work, if you have a 9 to 5, or simply if you have never traveled. All of them stuff, you can create a scenario around yourself, and then you can make a case based on that. There are tons of people who get through with no kids, no assets, and none of them things there. So I wouldn't worry too much about that, because like if anything, I'd say most people who get through are by themselves. Who single, no real attachment to the home country. What's your take on Bow Valley College? I think Bow Valley College is in Alberta, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. But I know one of the instructors, his name is Craig Elias, and he's a very super cool guy. Like, he taught me a few lectures online when we were doing online lectures as well. I know that he taught at Bow Valley College, and them have an awesome internship program for most programs as well. What they try to do is, before most persons graduate, them try and get them like job placements and stuff, and that is something that I know about. So that is actually a very good college. But I don't know anything more about it other than that. Other than we know somebody who teach and teach me a few lecture, and he seemed like a cool guy, and he was trying to spread the knowledge about Bow Valley College. That's all I know about that, guys. Welcome everybody who not bless up yet, who in the chat, I don't know hear the name call as yet, guys. Thank you guys so much for spending another Sunday with us. We really appreciate you guys. And yeah, we like the link and keep the link going same way.
Hi, Patrina. Patrina, right over there. Okay, thank you.
They also look at travel history. So if you have traveled a lot, make sure you submit your passport pages. So Amma is giving you a little tip there as well, Samantha. So if you have traveled before, put it put your passport pages in it, make them know say you're going you travel before and you come back to your home country and you never like violate a visa before. So that is also something that you can also look on. Welcome Sansia Scott. Thank you so much, Sansia. You have been blessing us up over this week. Big up yourself. Thank you. I hope you and your kids are alright and you guys being safe.
I'm good. I'm good right now. I know I'm good.
And yes, she did end up having an okay birthday yesterday. Although we still kind of celebrate, but yeah, yesterday morning wasn't the best, but eventually he got better as the day go on.
5 hours in a hospital bed? No, it's not good. Wasn't good.
Welcome Natalia. Bless up yourself. Thank you for tuning in on another Sunday. Lashia Burton, big up yourself. Yeah, oh yeah, thank you so much. And I not even remember that because this YouTube thing is like so new to us. We not even remember if I tell you to say. If you now watch and don't subscribe, go and go subscribe.
Like up the
And
video.
like the video. And share the video, guys. Make sure that other people have access to information just as you guys are getting right now, right? Where is Princess Malika? She asleep. Hopefully, you know me talk loud, so hopefully I don't wake her up. I can't take a ball in. Lazan. Bless up yourself, personally. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. Lisa, big up yourself, Lisa Forrester. How is Nuts doing? Nuts is good.
I'm good, people. Thank you guys for asking. Thank you, I'm good.
Yeah, we're just overwhelmed by the amount of blessings and love that you guys are showing us, right? Also, guys, if it is that you have any question, guys, please drop it in the chat right here, guys. We are here to answer as much questions as possible. You know, that's what we do on a Sunday here. We spend our Sunday afternoon with you guys. So please don't be hesitant to share those questions that you want answers to. And of course, we'll try our best to answer those questions as well. Wanna skip me over, lol. Samantha Brady, big up. Good to see you, Nats. Okay, Samantha, I think we did big up already, but probably is another Samantha. Big up yourself, Samantha. Happy Sunday. Hope your family alright. And hope all is well. Blessings and blessings and blessings and more blessings. How is the job prospect in Grand Prairie? I'm in general insurance now for 5 years. Listen to me. That is a very good field. And jobs in insurance in Grand Prairie is easily gettable. Easily gettable. Like I've been offered like a few insurance jobs because I used to work in insurance when I was in Jamaica. But we never take it because most of the insurance jobs are commission based. And I don't think we can take another commission based job. But if you have a drive and you have a passion, the job is there. Grand Prairie, guys, I'm so excited that you guys are thinking about coming to Grand Prairie. You guys are making me so happy right now. We are like ambassadors of Grand Prairie right now because that's where we are. And there's not many Jamaicans where we are, even though there are a few Jamaicans where we are, but we'd love to see more of you guys here. I'm glad to see Nat is doing well. Yes. Thank you, Trish. Did you guys travel together? We traveled a few days apart. So technically, I'd say yes, we traveled together, but not on the same plane. I came on a Friday, on a Thursday, and she came on a Monday. So just 4 days apart. Not together, but still together, right? Did you get the visa at the same time? No. I applied first, and then after I got my approval, we submitted Nat's open work permit application, and then we attached Malika to Natasha's application. And
no, Andre, come and miss it. Sorry.
Hey guys, so Andre is wondering if nobody now go Ontario. I'm gonna know what kind of competition Andre in because me sure said 9 out of 10 people look for go Ontario. We have big people say please come with that bush. Stop fighting out, Andre. I'm in finance, hope to come to Toronto. There you go. Then relocate for PR. Sorry, Andre should relocate, but at least the more go at Ontario a little. Where can we get reasonable things to buy as international students? In terms of what exactly, Lazan, like what exactly, like what kind of things, like Oscar, like be a little bit more specific on that one. Did you do a 2-year course? Yes, call me tomorrow. Very interesting name. Yes, I did do a 2-year course. I did a diploma in business administration where I majored in marketing. I already had my associate degree in business administration. However, it never really mean nothing because I was in Jamaica. So I did the diploma here, and that was what I did.
Did not needs to show proof of funds with your daughter.
Absolutely. So we did have to show proof of funds for NATS, but the thing what I can tell you is that from our experience, once the student has been approved, it's a lot easier for the spouse to be approved afterwards. That when you guys apply together, there's a higher percentage chance that you guys might all be denied. But once the student apply first, then there's a greater percentage that you might get applied afterwards. There are documents that are going to be in both applications, both the student's application and also the spouse's application, in terms of the letter of acceptance, the proof of tuition payment, and yes, proof of funds has to be even in the spouse work permit application. Open to visit when I come, Edmonton. Please, Santia, you can't come at Edmonton and don't come visit. It's only a 4.5 hour drive. It's only a 4.5 hour drive. So please make it to Grand Prairie when you come to Edmonton. Oh, Andrea, I plan to go to school in Ontario. Them give me the permit, lol. A round of applause for Lisa.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Lisa. I'm so happy to see this. Wow, but I'm still disappointed to choose to go to Ontario and not Alberta because you know Alberta the best province. What were the subjects you used to reply for your program?
Or apply.
Oh, I think that should be apply. What are the subjects you used to apply for your program? So, P, darling, I'm sorry there's only one darling in my life and she's sitting right beside me, so I'm just gonna call you P. Okay, P, what I did, it's very easy to get accepted in a college in Canada from experience. You just need a few CXC, including maths and English. So, I had like 8 CXCs, an associate degree and stuff, but none of that never really mattered. The only thing I really look at is maths and English. So that's all you really need to get accepted into a business program. Hi guys, I'm on the same journey you guys. And from watching your videos, we came to Canada around the same time. I'm in Ontario, I love watching your videos. I can relate on so many levels. Thank you so much, the urban girl. And please relocate, come on Alberta. The only thing is that now we can get that fresh Jamaican food. And we have harsher Canadian winters, and the snow backs down, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's a very nice province, and we need more Jamaicans, guys. Please, forward a Grand Prairie.
Oh my god, okay.
Is that question, so which is better, the diploma or the associate degree also? If you get a 2-year course, then that means you only can stay for 2 years. Actually, no. If you do a 2-year program, you get a 3-year postgraduate work permit, actually. And secondly, your associate degree in Jamaica don't really mean anything.
Unless you want to transfer the credits here.
Yeah, you can transfer the credits here, but then that don't really make no sense either because that will mean you have enough courses available if you do a postgraduate work permit. So that don't really matter. In terms of the associate degree, never really matter once you come to Canada, pretty much. So just get accepted in high school, use the CXCs, and then you just pretty much, yeah. If I think for the 2-year program, awesome. And everybody can afford masters and them stuff. Me know me couldn't afford it, so me therefore just scream before me walk. And that's I think there. Oh, so you don't need to do a 4 years to get your permanent residence. Actually, no, you don't need to do 4 years to get a permanent residence. There are so many ways to get your PR in Canada, especially now with COVID. Different provinces have a lot of different programs going on, especially now, that you can apply for PR even before you graduate in some provinces. So no, you don't have to be here for 4 years. And as a matter of fact, if it is that you come as an international student and your spouse come with you and then happen to get a job within the NAC ABRO and they've been in that job for 1 year, they can apply for PR and attach you to it. All they need to apply for express entry and get maximum points is 1 year of solid work experience in Canada, and then you're golden. Where did you study? Is that for me or was that for Andre?
Andre. Seneca.
Oh yeah, Andre got Seneca College, guys. I passed there when going to the Northwest Territories. Yeah, Sanchi, I remember you were telling me that you drove like a few hours to the Northwest Territories and stuff. But you never know nobody in the Grand Prairie them time, so you know we have to change that up a little, right? Yes, I have actually applied for PR already. We we applied underneath the program that they started in May this year, which was for international students, essential workers, and healthcare workers. So because I work in a bank, I was both qualified as an essential worker, and also because I graduated, I was also qualified underneath an international student. So yes, I did. Can you explain a Canadian graduate certificate? Is it the same as masters? No. So from my knowledge, you have a certificate, a diploma, a master's, right? So in a nutshell, a certificate would be a 1-year course, right? In whatever field of study, from my knowledge, right? A certificate is usually a 1-year study in your field of study, and then a diploma is a 2-year course usually. And then that's from my understanding. So a Canadian graduate certificate is not the same as a master's, to my knowledge, but I might be wrong. If there's anybody in our chat who probably can clarify that a little bit more, please be happy to share your knowledge with us, right? If you are watching this video, by the way, guys, please don't hesitate to hit the like button. There's 32 people watching and there's only 15 likes, but we could change that up a little bit. And if you're new, if you see my face and this face beside me for the first time, please go and subscribe. Bring up your numbers. If we don't watch your video, we could get at least 10 or 20 new subscribers. We could grow our family a little bit, alright? I'm seeing the textbook price for the courses I'm applying for, and the prices are so high. I'm doing business administration, human resource diploma. I'm telling you, the book them expensive. But the good thing is you don't have to buy them new. But the bad thing is you need a code for access most of the assignments and stuff. So the workaround is to buy the book that you use and then buy the code different, right? And then you can save a little money, because even if I buy the book them brand new, if I buy one textbook for $150, well, they try to sell it back to the same college library where you buy it from. After the semester done, they want to pay a turtle fee and things. So yeah, just explore other options, you know. If you know, try and make a link with persons who do the course before, see if they still have a textbook. Because me did end up get a few textbooks from people who did the course already. And then we just a Jamaica come from, you know, we know this with people. I could work it out, man. Oh, the massive 40, yeah, that's the one. The massive $40,000 job were done in a 1 day. That's the exact one. The grad certificate is higher than the diploma. So Amaya is clarifying your question there, guys. Of course, guys, there's tons of knowledge in the chat as well, so please check out the chat. I don't know everything, Nas don't know everything, but there are wealth of wisdom in the chat as well. So if there is any questions I have, put it there in the chat as well, and somebody I got jump on it and answer it for you guys as well, alright? Thank you, Amai. Thank you, Andre, for the wealth of wisdom that you guys bring. We really appreciate you guys. So Javon is also saying graduate certificate is right between a bachelor's and a master's degree. However, you must have a BA to matriculate into the graduate. There you go, another person answering that question for you guys. Hey guys, Nats, glad to see that you are doing much better. Happy Sunday.
Using hobbies for oh hi Jody. Hi Jody.
Is that Jody? Oh yeah.
Hi Jody, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Thank you.
Our Kurt is pretending to be Jody.
I don't know.
Either way, welcome Kurt, welcome Jody. I missed what you were saying about the textbook got cut off. Oh, just to repeat again here. I'm saying the textbooks are very, very expensive, right? And if it is that you buy them brand new from the school library, and after the diploma done, or not the diploma, after the semester is finished and you want to sell back the book, they want to pay like little and nothing for it. You buy it for $150 brand new, you use it for 3 months, they want to get a turtle of it. That's how they are. So the workaround is try and find somebody who probably do the course already, who have the textbook same way, who willing to either sell it for $150 or one cheaper price, or even lend you. And then if there's a code where you need to buy with the book for access like assignments and stuff, you buy that different.
She's back.
So we did.
We're just looking at your question.
So I would love for you guys to do a video on how you went about applying for the open work permit. So in a nutshell, what we did, Raquel, is First thing first, we applied for the open work permit from Jamaica before we left. I applied for the study permit first, and then as soon as I got my approval, then we applied for the spouse open work permit, as well as my daughter's visitor's record. We included as many documents as possible, including the letter of acceptance, the proof of tuition payment, and also the proof of my study permit approval. And then we attached it along with the IRCC forms, and then pretty much it was just straightforward after that. Link up one and one, of course, and we can give a little bit more detail about that as well. What diploma did you do? I joined late. I did a diploma in business administration marketing. As you can see, I love tax. I'm a marketer. That's a given. $800 admissive for them for the whole course on the course. What kind about that? $800 for one textbook? No, I've never seen a textbook that expensive actually. And I don't know if that's an oversight or not. But Jano, that look rough. Send me a message one on one, you know where I chat. What did you study, Dems? I did a diploma in business administration where I majored in marketing. I have everything like except proof of funds because I'm well poor. Spend all my money on community college. First thing first, let me just tell you this. There's no such thing as poor. The second thing is we all have financial challenges from different points in our lives, right? Don't let that deter you from pushing. Don't let that deter you from achieving, and never you condemn yourself to resort into saying that you are poor or you are not poor. You are rich beyond you can even believe, right? Now with that said, yo, just message me on Instagram. Let me talk to you one on one. There are things that I don't want to say on YouTube, right? Just message you one on one. Okay, no problem. Yes, for one. Oh, as in all of the book them for one semester? Or just one book? Is it true the workload is much more than colleges in Jamaica? It depends. I can say that it wasn't like more workload, but it was more, I wouldn't say even challenging. It was more direct, right? Like in colleges in Jamaica, you can afford to relax. You can afford to go to UWI party when semester in session. You can afford to come out a couple little things. Like that little freedom the way you get, you don't really get it. It's always on the go. It's just constant on the go. So you have to constantly focus. Keep focusing because even on the holiday you gonna get like assignment. And assignment the part are like some wee hours and like midnight. And you have to submit it online, whether through email or through the school portal. So that challenging. So you're always under pressure. That's can tell you, a whole per night may basically start assignment at 7 o'clock and up a bleach until midnight, and then 11:59 if internet never go down, right, kind of thing. So it's not more challenging. Anything you put a brain to, you can do it. And of course, I'll say again, we are Jamaicans, we are very adaptable, and we are very witty. So like we use that to our strength. It's nothing that you can't manage, and nobody's more smarter than you. Nobody's more smarter. We're not smarter than nobody. And anybody who's in Canada or been studying in Canada who pretend like they're smarter than everybody else, I lie them at them. If I can do it, you can do it too. 4 books, 4 term, $800. That sounds logical because that is like $200 per book, and that is like the cost average. So which is why I'd say that definitely try and see if you can find it used. And even the library, some of these colleges do like rentals, so you can explore other options as well rather than buying a new textbook. A new textbook is very expensive. Very, very expensive. Onika Robinson. Oh, guys. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Welcome, Happy Forever, welcome, Onika, and stuff. Just join the chat as usual. As you're forwarding, just hit the like button, same speed. If you're not a subscriber already, please go and subscribe. Share the link Share the link all over the place so other persons can get the link as well, guys.
Hi, Carly. Yes, Carly.
Oh, Carlene. Hi, baby mama.
Hi. Anika.
Onika, did you have the strategies to manage the school? Did you have a strategy to manage the school workload? So,
No.
personally, guys, I'm telling you guys this. I'm a sweater. So, I'm a SWAT king. I'm not that student who is like always studying and always no. I'm the kind of person who have exam tomorrow and SWAT. So, technically speaking, I'm not sure if you want my strategy. But I didn't really have a strategy other than just knowing that I was not going to fail. I could not afford to fail because the cost of a course for international student was my motivation, guys. I tell you, to redo one course I look on almost 3,000 Canadian dollars. And me not have that, so me couldn't afford to fail. So I just decided that one, I did all my assignments on time, because if I submit the assignment late, you're gonna get deducted 10 points. And also you just try and focus as much as possible, read as much as possible, and then do some sweating here and there, so you cannot afford to fail an exam. That was my only strategy, to be honest. If someone plans to come to Canada and already have a bachelor's, would you encourage that person to do a master's in their own country or just save the money for school? It all depends on what you want. If migration is your goal, then I don't know why you do the master's in Jamaica. But you can do a master's in Jamaica and still get good jobs, but it would not be as important as if you had done it in Canada. If you had done a master's in Canada, the amount of jobs that you can get is limitless. If you do it in Jamaica, whilst you can get good jobs, there's gonna still be some form of skepticism, because some of the courses are more direct here, more hands-on and more knowledgeable. So teaching methods are a lot different as well. It all depends on what your goal is. If migration is your goal, then yeah, do what is best for you and your family. But if it is just to get as accredited as possible, then do it in your own country. That's what I would say. But it all depends on what you want, right? Good night, guys. Loving the info. Adrian Gray, welcome again. DJ Delay, welcome. Hey, drop a like on the video, guys. If you're new, if you're not subscribed already, please go and go subscribe. Share the video in all of the group that you guys are a part of, guys. Make other people can see the information as well. Grow the community as well, alright? For example, my school fee is 18,000 Canadian for the year. I only have 8,000 Canadian. Do you think I can pay off my tuition fee by working part-time? It depends on the job that you get, that's one. But two, there are also scholarships that are available for international students within the college. So if you maintain a good GPA, you might be able to qualify for scholarship to pay the second year. But for the first year, technically speaking, you have to be able to can find at least the first year tuition, and then we can freestyle the second year. But the first year is very important. You have to be able to can find the first year tuition, and then afterwards, then we can freestyle or pay for the second year. Because as usual, all you need to do is start. But you're not going to be able to start if you can't show the first year tuition, right? So yeah, we have to find a way to cover that part. Have any ideas how long the spouse own work permit usually takes? So immigration is really unpredictable.
Currently, a work permit over.
Currently, work permit outside of Canada is 10 weeks. And this is directly from the IRCC website. And this is a processing time currently is 10 weeks, which is a little over 2 months. But of course, immigration, it can be a little faster or it can be a little slower. It's just estimated processing time, right? So that is what it, based on the IRCC website, it says 10 weeks. Yeah. Lol at swatting. No, me a SWAT king. Honestly, guys, Nas can tell her. Me a SWAT king. Me a SWAT king. Save the money and get masters in Canada. Beneficial for you to have a CA education. That's exactly what I said. It depends on what your goal is. If migration is your goal, then doing it in Canada would be beneficial to your migration process. But if migration is not your goal, then it don't make no sense to spend all that money. Because when I study in Canada, not because you want to study a foreign, because you have intentions to migrate and to stay in Canada, right? So that is why you spend this lump sum of money in the first place. So nobody don't want to study and go back in the yard pretty much. So it all depends on what you want. Somebody with a first degree, what best course? Diploma, high school requirement, or graduate certificate, undergrad requirement, or it no matter. It depends again on the individual, right? So everyone has their own goals and everybody has their own like thing that they want to accomplish. There is no real like best choice kind of thing. It all depends. Like persons are here in Canada on a 1-year permit doing a certificate. Other persons are doing a 2-year diploma. Some are doing a master. Some are doing. It doesn't matter. It just depends on the individual and what they want to achieve, right? There are benefits to doing each and every one of those stuff. The higher education though is the higher the job, the higher the pay. That is it. If you get a certificate, you get a good job, yeah, but the pay will be less than if you have a diploma and stuff. That are only the real difference. So in terms of a best choice, it depends on the individual affordability and also the goal and of the individual. Happy belated birthday, Nats.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys, please just drop some happy birthday for Nats in the chat as well, guys, and like the video, man, and share the video and subscribe as well. I feel like if you want to do express entry, then do the masters in Jamaica. If not, better go to Canada and study the masters. Yeah.
Advice with express entry is a gamble. Not everybody get to. You might have a lot of qualifications and all of that, but if you're here, it go faster. Come. Yeah, come. Because like gamble, you're going against persons from all over the world. They're just gonna choose.
And especially with COVID right now, guys, I can tell you guys that COVID has caused a huge gap in terms of immigration. Immigration, in terms of PR and express entry, they are more looking on persons who are already in Canada rather than persons who are outside of Canada. Not to say that if you're outside of Canada, you're not going to get selected, but it's better to be already in Canada because you have a greater chances of being successful. And then express entry is competitive, somebody just said that as well. So being in Canada, it's much easier. IRCC has stressed at this time, I may have to do differ my program and intake and still no responses yet. I'm stressed.
Oh boy.
I'm stressed out right now. Oh my god, I'm so Lisa, you know, honestly speaking, I don't like to hear like these things, but honestly speaking, I don't know. Immigration right now is just, there's so much backlogs, there's just so much things that we don't know about, like that's happening right now in immigration, right? Keep positive, keep the faith, keep motivated, and remember why you started in the first place is all I would say about that one. Did you have to write a letter of explanation for a spouse home work permit? It's not listed as a requirement, but we did it. Right? So we wrote a statement of purpose, and the statement of purpose was why is my spouse, or why did my spouse want to come to Canada with me? And in that we list how long we've been together, the fact that we are married, we have a kid together, we do everything together, and yeah, and all of them stuff there.
We'll be here for more for support.
But tell them say you shouldn't there, I'm gonna feel everything. And all of them stuff there. Just write a letter and let them know how important your spouse is to you and how important it is psychologically and mentally and also financially for your spouse to be here with you. And as long as you have already been approved, then chances are very greater that your spouse will be approved as well.
What is a pass mark like in Canada?
So the grading system is a little bit different. Like the college that I went, GPRC, the pass mark was 45, but the 45 is constructed a little bit different than how that 45 would have been constructed in Jamaica. And also, you do have like coursework and an exam grade. But here's the thing, guys. You can get, like coursework would probably make up like 60% of your overall grade. You can get a maximum of 60%. So you are going into the exam with a 60%. But here's the thing, guys. If you fail the exam, you fail the course. The coursework not really bring you through. Like in Jamaica, you know, you can not really do good in an exam as long as you do good in a coursework, right here, so? The college that I went, if you get 100% in all of your coursework, all of your assignments, every single thing, and you fail the exam, you fail the course. Alright, we're trying our best not to overlook any question, guys. Charlene Welby, what is the pass mark? I think I just got that one. X% competitive. Absolutely happy, forever grateful. That's a very long name. Big up yourself. And Kara. Whoa, that's a lot of haze. Hey guys, just saw you guys on live. Love your family. Thank you so much. We appreciate that, and we love all of the blessings. Keep them coming. Show it by liking the video, and show it by sharing the video, and subscribe if you're new. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, and that's wishing you all the best. Yes, but you have more points with a master's degree. Yeah, Amoy is of course answering those lovely questions. Thank you, Amoy. Try to Kim, welcome. What's an estimated minimum wage with a diploma? It depends on the job. It depends on the province. Because they're like when you have a diploma, you can get like good jobs. You can get like very very good jobs as well. Like especially if you're in a bush like us, you can get a very good job with just a diploma, and you can earn an average of anywhere between I'd say 2,500 Canadian to like 5,000 Canadian dollars a month, depending on the job, of course. And there are jobs that you can pay more because, like for example, I applied for a job, and if I got that job, I could have earned as much as 7,000 Canadian dollars a month, which we just have a diploma, right? So it depends on the job. But also, you might not be lucky. So what anywhere between I'd say 2,500 to like $7,000, and it depends on the province. So I'm only talking about Alberta. I'm talking about Grand Prairie, right? So it's no like clear black and white or anything like that. And so I'm going to school. There you go. Happy birthday, nuts! Happy birthday, nuts! Keep it coming, guys. Happy birthday, nuts! Hope you had an amazing day. Yesterday in the hospital for most side, but then it was a good day. Persons have been in the pool for years. Absolutely. It's so difficult to get approved for express entry outside of Canada. When you're in Canada, the intention is to keep you in Canada. So the number one goal that should be forward. Get in our country once a day here and figure out everything afterwards. Alright? Minimum wage depends on your province and what your career is. Exactly. Did you have to do a police record when anything you apply for, you have to do a police record? If you apply for a visitor visa, a study permit, spousal work permit, you need a police record. It's not listed on the checklist thing, but you have to upload it underneath supplementary or additional information. Recently, I have a friend who could have gotten approved, but then instead of getting him approval instantly, he got a request for the do him police certificate. We are with Andrea is saying sometimes it's all about the networking in Canada because a person with a diploma can make over the minimum wage. Exactly. Good evening. Due to COVID, would spouse need a job offer? Not that I'm aware of. To be honest. I'm not gonna say no though. I haven't done enough research on that because I think you're the second person I'm seeing asking this question. Somebody was told that the spouse need a job offer, but I can't confirm or deny that. I just can't say. We didn't get a job offer. We know persons who came as recently as January who did not need a job offer, right? So we can look into that a little bit more and do a video on that, but to my knowledge, no, but I'm not going to say no definitively because I know that because of COVID, there's a lot of things that has changed. Okay, we are here. Wouldn't it be contradicting if the IMM form you indicate that your spouse will not look here, that's exactly how it is. Like you have to make them know, like when you apply for yourself, when I was applying for myself, if you saw my application, you would never think she'd have right here so beside me because she would have run one part in Jamaica because we make it clear so she's not come with me. But that I stay with her, it's so contradictory, guys. It's almost like, for example, one of the biggest things people get refused for is they don't think you're gonna leave Canada at the end of your study. But yet still, when you're here and you're studying, the IRCC is saying, okay, we want international students to stay. We don't want them to leave. We want them to stay and build their family here. We want them to work here. And it's just so contradictory. We just have to give them what they want, guys. That's the thing there. Did you use an agency or did apply on our own? We did it on our own. We read our own. We did our own research. We will look on YouTube video just like what you guys are looking at right now. This is what worked for us. We never use no agency. We never do none of that. From start to finish. From study permit to work permit to postgraduate work permit to PR. Everything ourselves. A very happy birthday, Nats. Thank you so much, Sona Powell. And welcome. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday, guys. I know that Jamaica is not necessarily in the best position right now in terms of the COVID thing that's happening, the lockdown that you guys are in. Take care of your mental health. I can't say that enough. And in addition to that, the food prices and the weather is not helping. Please, guys, be safe. Take care of yourself. Immigrants settling in Alberta with education qualifications from home country. It may be worthwhile getting your qualification assessed through IQAS or okay, I'm not gonna try is that stint? Okay, or even through West. So that's actually a very, very good suggestion, guys. So if you have your diploma or your bachelor's already in Jamaica, you can verify your qualification to see if it is accredited here, and then yeah, you can definitely use that as well. Can you bring why? I'm not sure what that's in regards to, probably as you relates to an earlier chat. Did you go up with an international driver's license, and was the test over there difficult? So Jovan, I came up with an international driving permit which allowed me to drive for 1 year. Then I had to do the knowledge test, and bear in mind I've been driving for years in Jamaica and it took me 3 times to pass the knowledge test here, right? That's his laughing because like I actually talk about this in the previous video. Like man said, oh me I drive for years, there's nothing can give one me don't know, and I'm gonna shut it down 3 times. Please don't underestimate it.
I did it once.
She did it once because she's been practicing for months and she knew what difficult it was gonna be. So the knowledge test is very difficult. And then the road test is, once you can drive, you can pass your road test. But the knowledge test is not about like, oh, me I drive for years and use experience. It's legit knowledge. Never easy. Can you bring one of your parents if you are still coming? No. Unfortunately, no. Work permit is only for spouse. And like as a student or as a worker, you're only permitted to take your spouse or dependent children, not or and dependent children. Unfortunately, so your spouse and dependent children, and I said emphasize dependent children because the child has to be dependent on you, right?
And your spouse, if it's spouse, children, whatever, once it's connected that way. Yeah.
Your spouse, children, as long as it's your dependent children, then yes. It can be an adopted child and stuff, but it can be a sibling and it can be a parent. After you become a PR or a citizen, then you can sponsor a parent and your grandparent. You still never can sponsor a sibling, but unfortunately, as a temporary worker or as an international student, no. I had a friend that was leaving with his family in Jamaica recently and he almost didn't make the flight because of the job offer question. Please, when traveling, have the evidence from IRCC. There you go, Amoy. Thank you so much for that as well. And as I said, that's COVID is just causing so much things to change. And then I think this is making the process so much harder than it was. But yeah, getting a job offer before you come here is like really difficult. In addition to the difficulties that is already a part of the process. Guys, just try your best. Do as much research as possible. Read for yourself. Don't just watch our videos and get information. Read. Go on IRCC website. You can also call them, by the way, and any question you have, you can get them. But bear in mind, say you're calling IRCC is like calling Digital or Flow call center. You're gonna hold probably indefinitely, or probably not get through. But you can actually call them and ask whatever questions like, hey, I'm thinking of applying for this. What should I do? And they'll definitely give advice as well. Start them website as well. There's tons of information as well. Read up on it and do your own research as well. The person at the desk told him that he could present a letter showing he left his job. She would allow him to do without to go with his wife and child. Luckily, he had his referral letters and.
You feel walk with your documents as well, because some persons aren't working with their documents like what they put in the application. So if the visa officer and the persons at the border ask them to show evidence they don't have it, so walk with some of your documents.
Walking as much. It's the same thing that when you used to apply for your visa, for your permit, put it in a folder, in a folder, stuck it somewhere in your hand luggage and walk with it. You don't know what them are gonna ask you for. There's no such things as too much document, guys. Work with every single thing you can. Alright. Thanks for this live. Are nice. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for watching us. We appreciate everyone who is taking part of their Sunday to spend it with us. You know, this live usually go for 60 minutes, which is 1 hour. Sometimes we go over a bit, sometimes we go under a bit, right? Throw in a question, guys. We're here. We answer all questions as best as possible based on our knowledge. If we don't know it, we say we don't know it. And hopefully somebody in the chat can jump on and answer as well, guys. Alright. Let me just say Canada is a beautiful country and moving here is one of the best decisions we have ever made. For ourselves and our family, the quality of life is immense. I would really love if every single person get an opportunity to better themselves and also them family by moving to a country like Canada. It's not a perfect society, guys. It's not a society that you can afford to relax. It is a society that you have to push in order to achieve. It's a rat race. It's very competitive. However, it's very rewarding. Good night. How long did it take for you to get your college acceptance letter? I never tell long. It took probably 2 weeks. It took probably 2 weeks and stuff, but the colleges in Alberta is different from the colleges in Ontario, right? So definitely keep that in mind. We applied to come to Alberta. And of course, probably the colleges in BC or Saskatchewan or New Brunswick or Newfoundland or wherever, it's gonna be different, alright? I know someone who applied with his family and got refused. Would be a disadvantage to reapply as a student by himself, then family afterwards. No, absolutely not. Actually, it's actually recommended that you apply by yourself first and then other family afterwards. And even if I get refused with a family first, I can absolutely reapply by yourself. And chances are, if the reason why you got disapproved was because I put a family on it, then chances are you're going to get approved if you just kick them off. It's one way what I choose. They're going to come eventually, but you're going to apply first and then them come after. Do you consider 2.5 million a semester paid tuition adequate for proof of funds? Proof of funds is very tricky. It's not black and white. Proof of funds is depending on if are you applying for yourself, family is included or not, what's the cost of the tuition, what are your living arrangements, all of these factors. If you can show them, say, yo, Ergon, I have 2.5 million, my tuition is this, my living arrangement is this, I'm going to be staying on dorm or I'm going to be staying with family. Put everything in a letter of explanation. In a letter of explanation, make them know say you have every single thing worked out. Make them know say you have every single thing figured out from where you're going to stay to where you're going to eat to where you're going to sleep. Make them know say you have everything figured out. Also put in a letter of explanation that listen, I know that I can only work for 20 hours. However, it's because of these factors. I did all my research before and I'm confident that I have enough to cover all my expenses. Put it in there and stuff. And then it's not a question to say if 2 million is adequate or is $5 million adequate or is $1 million inadequate. It's all about balancing the equation. Somewhere just painting the picture.
Can you survive in Canada on your own, basically?
Pretty much. Do you need CXC transcript even though you have a high school and post-secondary transcript?
Here, yes.
I didn't get a CXC transcript. I just had my CXC certificate, which I did also use when I was applying. So your CXC certificate was what I used, but I don't see no harm in getting a transcript.
The school will stipulate if you need a transcript, because Charlene was saying that if I was doing it, I need a transcript.
CXC transcript? What about the CXC certificate?
CXC transcript. That's what she said.
Probably you do, probably you don't. Talk to the school and find out what it is that they are required. But I didn't do a CXC transcript, I just attached my CXC certificate and then that was enough for me. But you know, then it's a push and down and have the same luck. At this point, are you open to relocate a good job offer to a different province? Not a different province. A different city, yes, but not a different province. Like, what kind of get tired of bush because, you know, there's not enough Jamaicans here, so we are thinking of moving to Edmonton or Calgary pretty soon. Stay tuned, you may never know when. So that's something that we're discussing right now, but Alberta is the only province that only has one sales tax. Alberta has the highest minimum wage. Alberta is richest province. Nah, I left for Alberta. Nah, not leaving Alberta, but definitely might leave Grand Prairie to a different city in Alberta. Definitely. Hey guys, which one do you recommend get first when you land as an international student? SIN. You have to get a SIN before you can get a bank account. So we actually have a video where the first 5 things that you have to do as a new international student in Canada after you landed. Please go and go check it out. It's very informative. If you're watching this video, guys, and you don't like the video already, please like the video, subscribe if you're new, and share the video so somebody can see it as well. You need a SIN in order to get a bank account. Did you use a bank statement with you and your wife's name on it? Yes. When you're applying for your spouse work permit, you have to show, like, especially if you are not married, you have to show the connection. You have to show them so you guys are legit together. So bank statement, utility bill, everything had both of our names on it. And we even go as far as even put picture. Wedding picture and with long time picture in our application for me and sister. You want to say no, we're there. I'm not like we're there, we're there. We're there. We're there. So pay the picture or you want to pay the picture, but the biggest thing is they want to know that you guys are actually together, because there's a lot of marriage fraud, a lot of like them stuff happening. So you want to make them know so you're not actually there. So bank statement with both on the name, utility bill with both on the name, all of them stuff there. And the reason why utility bill with both on the name is important is especially if you guys are not married, if you can show a common law, right? If you say you actually live together kind of a thing.
Yes, we're going to Edmonton.
Andre, you forget that Alberta is a coolest in Small sacrifice, Andre. Small sacrifice. Small sacrifice.
So Manitoba is the coolest?
Lies, Andre. You dangerous E. Manitoba is the coldest. I don't even know, but I know Alberta is freaking cold in the winter, guys. I'm telling you guys not to scare you guys from Alberta, but it gets as cold as minus 50 degrees in winter some days.
Yeah,
and yes, you have to go work same way, and you have to go school same way. Definitely.
Car shut off. Still have to go.
You have to take bus go to work. You have to go to work. Yes, but it has the most sunny days. Alberta, Manitoba, I don't even know. After completing my studies in Ontario, can I move to Alberta and work and then apply for PR? Absolutely, yes. Russia, welcome. Hope you get over Rashida. Hopefully you get over COVID, Rashida. I know I'm talking to you about you are also sick out. COVID catch them guys. Send them some love in our chat, make them know say yo, yeah, get well soon. And grateful thing is that you guys are okay. And yeah. Absolutely. Go on to school in Ontario and then move forward immediately. Move forward immediately.
Come on, Edmonton.
I think you need to do a class about how to write a LOE. Sounds like you know the ropes.
He's very good. I'm not boasting because he's my husband. He's very good in English. He's like, okay, Rashida can attest to that. Or other person that he helped to formulate or help them with their letters, they can attest to that. Sorry, I have to boost it up a little bit.
It's so good at English, you're my podcast.
He's very, very good at it. You're supposed to do a job.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing a draw, guys. One of our subscribers to get that. Lucky help with that LOE. But the thing is, guys, to be honest, for the link, and someone want help with help everybody who link with. So definitely, I'm not sure if I can write a class, if I can keep a class about how to write a LOE, because it's really dependent on the individual circumstances. So it's not like one cap fit all kind of thing, but definitely we can help as much people who need it as possible. Thank you for your response. You guys are awesome. I'm happy I found your channel. Thank you guys. I'm happy I find it too. Thank you so much. Drop a like, guys. We have 51 persons watching and we have 36 likes. If you don't watch it, if you don't like the video as yet, guys, please go ahead and like it. If you don't subscribe yet, if you're new, please go ahead and subscribe, guys. We do this every Sunday for at least 1 hour or until we get hungry.
Okay, well, yeah, okay.
We can see in Toronto great opportunities exist outside of Toronto. Absolutely. But you know what though? I've been to Toronto once and I would love to go to Toronto because not to live but to visit. So if anybody at Toronto can put you up for a few days.
4 of us.
4 hours. 1, 2, Malika sleeping and
1 in the belly.
yeah, anybody can put you up for a few days, please. Would I love to look forward to Toronto can spend at least, probably, not even a week, just a few days. Right? Link up and make you know if we can catch you down a little.
But the good thing is, due to this COVID, most companies
leading towards hybrid models, so a lot of people will have the option of to work from home.
That's true.
And that is so true. Andrew at it again. Still don't got Toronto, by the way, people. Father Albert. I agree with Kenisha. We would love to see a video on writing an LOE. It's so difficult to do a video on writing an LOE because it's not one cap fits all kind of a thing. The only thing I can say is link me up on Instagram, guys, and I'll definitely help you guys. But I probably can.
I don't know.
Probably I can, but
because you are going to formulate or try to make each letter unique to the individual.
Well, that's true. Hi guys, can you say how long it takes to receive a work permit as a spouse after landing? We applied before we actually landed, so it took probably 8 weeks at the time. But after landing, I'm not too sure, but the processing time on the IRCC website is 10 weeks. I think it's the same. Yeah. So it's 10 weeks for open work permit at the moment, but it changes every day. And it's estimated time, processing time. So it might be a little bit earlier or a little bit after. I have no plans to go to. Oh my God. Am I at party? I have no plans to go to Ontario to study law. Peter, to keep it short, yes, he's super good. Thank you, Rashida. I sent some props my way. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm the best though, but you know what?
It's good. Rashida, we know that he's good at it.
There my boots, man.
Yeah, you're good. So.
Help me with my LOE and I carry your wisdom toothbrush and that's
my bun? You're like a spice bun here.
I thought that's fun to you though, and make you know whenever you're ready we're there 100% because you're gone. It pains our hearts so much when we see people get refusal. I'm telling you guys that legit it hurts us to our core. We feel your disappointment, guys. We actually feel your disappointment. But what we'll say is don't give up, keep trying. And of course, anytime you want to link over there, we're always available 100%. Just joining. What should be mentioned in the letter on intent for spouse work permit and necessary documents? Okay, Sam Wilson, welcome to the live. First thing I want to say is make sure you like the video already and make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. You understand? It's totally free, by the way. There's no charge to subscribe, there's no charge to like the video, and there's absolutely no charge to share the video. Now, to go over that again, what we did is when we're applying for NOTS open work permit, we wrote a letter to say we are being together for this time, how important we are to each other, and also the fact that she will be supporting me financially because she's going to be able to work full-time while I'm in school, and then that also will help my mentality in terms of my psychological effect would be better because I will be able to focus in school and all of them stuff. In terms of documentation, letter of acceptance again, proof of tuition payment, proof of funds, marriage certificate if you're married, if you're not married, a common law declaration form, bank statement, utility bill, every single thing you can. That's what we did. Rashido, I trust your words. Okay. Andre will put... No. I think if Andre couldn't put you up, we would say, Andre, all of a sudden from ask for somebody in Ontario to put you up. Andre disappear. I don't know where I'm going, but Andre, me can tell us I'm not eat enough. So if I have food, I worry about. You understand? If I have food, I worry about you, I don't have to worry about that.
I have 4 persons in my video.
Oh my god. What ties to home did you use? Because I only have my spouse and a job. Welcome, Sharice Mackenzie. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday with us. Go and like the video, share and subscribe. Use what you have. If I spouse and a job you have, that's what you have to use. You have to use a family sentimental ties are more important than physical ties. That's what I can say. For more like one-on-one chat, definitely link up on Instagram, and then definitely we're gonna give you like a more in-depth from based on our knowledge what we did, and then we can talk about that some more. You understand? Where are we now? Hey everyone, my box officials joined the live so late. I thought we are wrap up, but welcome, big up yourself as usual. You know you are always welcome. You need Trish? Yeah, me tell how much me rate you. Can I start my studies in one province and finish in another? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, but I know that it's so hard to transfer from the school I'm in Ontario because there's a friend of mine who wanted to do that, and then I gave her the number for the international relation person at the college that I went. And then the amount of stuff where she tell us that she have to do, boy, better she did just stay put and thing. The schools in Ontario are way different than in Alberta, by the way. Andre can tell us some more about that in case he decides to come back in the chat.
Yes, I'm feeling better in my box of issues. I'm feeling much better, thanks.
Thank you for being so straightforward. Can you do a video review in different colleges? I'll try my best. Actually, that's on our list of things to do. Look out for that, absolutely. And everybody who has been on our channel before and has been on our journey can tell us. So once we say we are going to be doing it, it's going to be done. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Turn on the bell too. No thing. We still get used to this YouTube thing. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Sam Wilson. Can't believe somebody that body up to do it though. That should be the first thing you have done, but we appreciate it. If offered a job with a Canadian employer, you may wish to check if you can port prior applicable work experience enables you to get more increment. Okay, that's actually very true. Hey guys, welcome Vanessa. Thank you so much for joining the live. Make sure you like it, make sure you do the thing. Of course, happy Sunday. How do you handle your partner? Non-common law, aka not living together, getting a visitor visa to see you while away. I'm not sure I understand that. So for example, like you're an international student. I am just assuming, or you can clarify this to me please. Patty loves. So probably you're in Canada as an international student and you have a spouse and you want to get a visitor visa to come visit you while you're away. All they need for that is write them a letter of invitation. And then that's all you need to do. Okay, cool, absolutely. So that's all you have to do, just write them a letter of invitation and they will be able to, well, depending on immigration and other like documentation, other factors, then they might get approved. But that's all you need to do, just write a letter of invitation. Hey, my spouse, I would love for him to come and visit me, or her, you know, we're not judge. And you do the other, and then that's pretty good. We want a vid on what to... Look here, if we do a story time and we don't come to Canada. So when I come to Canada, guys, I want knapsack back on my back. I'm just saying something now, go back to Jamaica until PR. So I'm not sure if I should be the best person to do a video on what to pack. I just packed some essentials, some underwear, some undershirt, and a few suits of clothes and one pair of shoes, and that's it. Because I never decide to say, oh, but at the end of the day, everybody is different. In terms of what to pack, I'll definitely recommend that you guys go and check out Rochelle Powell. She's a very good friend of ours. I want to go on this. Yeah. Check out Rochelle Powell's page. Rochelle did a video on what to pack to come to Canada. I'm not the best person to do that, but you guys can definitely check out Rochelle Powell page if you want to know what to pack to come to Canada. I know she did a video on that. Go and go read Rochelle channel as a matter of fact. Her name is Rochelle Powell. Go on over there, go read, and when you read it, say DiAndersons send you guys over there. Do you know the processing times for visitors visa now? Let's look it up right now.
Yeah, because the last time I checked it was 130 days.
We are gonna look up that one right now, guys. Say someone needs help writing an LOA. Absolutely, absolutely. Anybody who need help writing them LOAs, go on Instagram.
No, you're supposed to go the draw first. The first few.
Look here, scratch that. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel. Go over DiAndersons original on Instagram and send me a message, and definitely will help you guys. For visitors visa, we're looking up the exact processing times, both inside and outside of Canada presently. Can ship stuff in boxes? It's gonna be hard to just pack up your life in 2 suitcases. I've already checked out my post. There you go. 1 knapsack. Hash, yes. I may not even exaggerate. But then again, we are way more serious than our person.
And Jamaica.
Yeah, so there you go. Lisa is saying that Rochelle did a video on that as well, guys. Please go on over Rochelle Powell channel. Go subscribe and definitely look out for that video. It's a very detailed video and it's a very good video. Subscribe to Rochelle Powell's channel and leave a comment and say DiAndersons over there. And for visitors visa outside of Canada is 138 days. Alright? Me and my boys visitor visa takes 7 days 2018. Is anything different now? Darn COVID. Listen, Sensei, you need to plan a trip, you know. You need to plan a trip and forward, you know, because definitely speaking, we need to link up. We need to link up. Okay. Is there any other questions, guys? I know that we are over the 1 hour mark, which we always strive towards. It has been a very, very good chat as usual. Hopefully we'll answer everybody's question. Borders not open. The borders are open if you're vaccinated. If you're vaccinated, you can definitely come into Canada, but I know that if you're not vaccinated, it's gonna be a challenge. So if you're vaccinated, the borders are open. Make sure you guys have space for me, because absolutely. No. I'm not just say this by the way. Absolutely. If there's anybody in the list right here, so right now, want forward a Grand Prairie to, oh, we're glad we go to our bed. We're not forward. Absolutely. I'm gonna say Andre from tell him so I look for smart if put up in a turn. Oh my gosh. That's long. Thanks guys. My family visited me. Okay, well, took 2 weeks. So that. Okay, I thought it was vaccinated Americans. No. Well, as long as you're vaccinated and yeah, the borders are open now. But I know that they are very strict on vaccination.
If you're not vaccinated as a visitor, you can't come.
Yeah, they are very, very strict on vaccinations now. So whether we agree or disagree, that's just something that we have to do now, right? Is there any other questions before we bounce, guys? Just please shoot those questions in. Is there any other questions before we leave? Nope. Going once, going twice. Thank you so much, guys, for joining another live. If you're not like the video already, guys, please go ahead and like it. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment as usual. We appreciate you guys. You know we love and we're always motivating and we're always striving to, you know, bless somebody else. If anybody need help with our knowledge in terms of our own experience, please. No, don't go. Okay, I'm hungry. Please leave us a message on Instagram. We'll try our best to answer all those questions. If you need help with your LOE, please shoot us a message on Instagram. The answers are original. And we might not reply at the same time, but I promise you that we always reply to all messages and we always reply to all comments. Alright, guys? Thank you so much for spending your Sunday with us, guys. Thank you so much for this time. I appreciate you guys and I love you. Kenisha Roberts, thank you so much. Guys, I just can't say enough how much we appreciate the love and the support that we've been getting. Please don't stop throwing it in. We see it and we appreciate it and to come our way, right? If there's anybody who's interested in coming to Grand Prairie Regional College, please shoot us a message. I can let you guys get the number for Charlene McIntyre. She's the international student relation person, and Charlene is a very, very close contact of mine. She's a very good lady and she's very, very good. If any questions you have about applying for Grand Prairie Regional College in terms of the school fee, the courses that are available, and also how Grand Prairie may benefit you, shoot a message on our Instagram and we'll definitely answer that. If you guys have any questions about Alberta, we are in Alberta. We can answer those as well. If it's outside of Alberta,
Try
it's
to
not
connect
our it's not our own experience, but we can get information from other persons as well. All right. Stay tuned. Big up on yourself. Look out for more videos tomorrow in the week. Sorry about last week. It's just been a crazy week last week. We never get to connect with you guys as much as possible. But definitely this week a little bit different. And yeah, keep it flowing, keep it going, and thank you guys so much. You want to say anything, Dips?
Thank you guys for all the shout outs for yesterday and up to today. So thank you guys so much. Yes, I see someone is saying that I'm supposed to get some rest. Yes, I'm rested. Just thank you. Thank you very much.
Peace out, guys. I'm gonna log off now.